I'm Bruce. I'm a retired tool and die journeyman. I've lived at this house for over 30 years. The inside of the house is jam-packed. It's up over our head. We have a pathway between the kitchen and the front door. I have to turn sideways most of the time to walk through there. We have all sorts of stuff, from tools, knickknacks, a bunch of stuff. However, I'm not the only one responsible.
I'm Cathy. I'm a retired long-distance operator. I've been living in the house with Bruce for 37 years, so we have accumulated a lot of stuff. And half of the stuff in the house is mine. I have a bunch of clothes, jewelry, a lot of books. It's just stuff everywhere. It looks like we're hoarders to look at the house, but I say we're collectors.
I'm Laz, and I'm Bruce and Cathy's son. My parents are definitely hoarders. Their house is a mess. It's ridiculous. Stuff is stacked to the ceiling. There's a million different random items that you would never expect in the most random places. To me, the house smells. It's unhealthy, it's unsanitary. I know there's a lot of open and/or expired food everywhere. They don't even eat at the house.
Hold on, don't get too far ahead.
They go out to eat 2-3 times a day, mostly fast food.
Last year, I had been in the hospital twice for UTI infections.
I had rotary cup surgery,
I also had pneumonia when I was in the hospital.
and I've had about 2 or 3 knee surgeries.
I had colon cancer, but that was operated on. I had this table half cleared off on my side.
I have real bad arthritis in both of them. I probably need a knee replacement. Oh, can't get to my pen. So I'm probably gonna need a walker or something to walk. But right now, I don't have the room to walk around with the walker.
I'm Jeff, and Bruce is my younger brother.
I'm Beth, and I'm Bruce and Cathy's sister-in-law. When I was there at Bruce and Cathy's house in 1996, I saw there was some things maybe put to the side along one wall area, but nothing that was real concerning to someone.
I graduated high school when I was 15 years old. I went to a small community college for the first couple of years, and I stayed living with my parents, but I moved away when I was 17. My parents retired at a fairly young age, and they suddenly had nothing to do every day. At some point after that, I guess they started going to thrift stores all the time, and it became a daily habit. If the house doesn't get cleaned up, I'm afraid my parents won't live that much longer, and their health problems will just get worse. If this house gets cleaned up, they might live another healthy 30 years. But instead, they might die tomorrow because of the house.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It's great to see all of you this morning. I'm Carolina Harvey, organizing expert specializing in hoarding.
I'm Dr. David Tolan. I'm a clinical psychologist, and I specialize in the study and treatment of hoarding disorder.
It's good to see you, Cathy, Bruce. We're ready to get this thing started. What do you think about that?
That sounds great.
Sounds good.
Does that sound good? Okay. All right, everybody ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Let's go.
Okay.
Bruce and Cathy, come on up. Family, come on up. So I want you to first look over there at the porch. All that stuff is gone. We're sorting it out onto these tarps into different categories so that you can make decisions about categories, okay? But I wanted you to look at this first because it is all the items that we believe to be trash. So I want you to look at this and tell me if you're willing to let this go.
I'd like to save 4 or 5 of these. They're really excellent. It doesn't take up any space at all.
Okay.
And that's about it.
Okay.
All the rest of them could go.
You're only keeping 5 boxes. I think that's good. Let's try to keep on this trend. Yay!
All right, there we go.
Woo! Good job, Bruce. Decision 1. I'm gonna tell you right now, because this stuff was all outside, if you are letting it go, donation's not an option. There was mice over there.
There were what?
There was mice. Yep.
I didn't see them.
So it's keep or let go.
Throw that out. I'm gonna clean them up and give those to Steve. He likes wood.
Okay, so here's the thing. You're looking to give away something to someone that was with mice.
I'm gonna
So-
clean it up. I'll wear gloves.
This is wood, so
Yes.
it's porous. That means if mice peed on it, you can't clean it up and get it out.
Oh, well, I could sure spray it with disinfectant because that will also penetrate into the wood.
Not when it's porous like this.
I could clean it up, leave it out in the sun, and it'll self-sanitize. Okay? I want to keep it.
I'm already really concerned. Bruce said whether it's a good decision or not, I want to keep it. I think that sums up his mentality, and maybe it sums up the mentality of a lot of people with hoarding disorder, which is that even if it's a bad decision, the fact of the matter is, I have this want that I cannot satisfy, and I just keep accumulating stuff.
This one does have mold on it. Kathy, what do you think?
No.
Let it go? All right. There's mold inside of that one.
You can
Did you
toss
see
that.
it? All right. This
Now, that's
is
a
more
tool
like
bag.
a tool bag, yep. But you can see that there was mice in here.
Well, let me...
Do you hear your family?
I'm sure you have it better than
Have
that.
plenty. I think you're going to find a lot more tool bags, at least a few more tool bags in there.
Okay. Tell me what you'd like
All
to
right,
do.
go ahead and toss it.
You ready to let it go and keep this one?
Yes.
Can we put it in the bag? That works. All right. Well, we got one more bag right here. What about this one?
I'll toss it.
Toss it, she said. All right. 2 blankets. Remember, they were outside. Mice, pee, urine.
I'd be inclined to keep them.
Kathy, what do you think? You want to keep them?
Yes.
Remember, they were outside.
And how old do you think those blankets are?
Look almost new.
How long do you think you've had them?
Probably no more than, I think we got them 4 to 6 months ago
And where do you think you got those?
at a thrift store.
Okay.
So there's not even any sentimental value to them. They weren't grandpa's or grandmother's or anybody's. They were just some item you bought at a thrift store, and it's that important.
Yes. What's the point of even doing this if we aren't going to keep some of the stuff and throw out the other stuff?
But you're keeping stuff that mice have been on, that's been stored outside.
We don't know for sure if they've been on these. I don't see any urine stains on them.
I'm not going to try to debate this, but I just kind of want you to be thinking about what's really important. It's not this. This isn't important. This is a thing. You need to make the right choices here.
I don't see a health problem in those.
I know you don't. I know
Okay.
you don't. And
So
that,
if
I
I
think,
don't see a health problem, that's the reason why I want to keep it.
I know. And that, I think, is your blind spot.
I have 2 concerns. The first concern is Kathy not feeling like she can make her own decisions and being independent. But I'm also concerned that Kathy wants to make decisions with Bruce the entire time we're here. There's no way we can get through this house if we don't divide and conquer. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good morning.
It's great to see everyone this morning. How are you guys feeling about today?
Good.
Good. Excited.
Yeah? Bruce?
Good.
Good? Kathy?
Yes.
You ready?
Yes.
All right. Kathy, Jeff, and Beth, I'm gonna have you out front with Danny and Maya, okay? Laz, Bruce, and myself, and Annie will be in the back, okay? Everybody ready to get going?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's do this.
No.
There's a bunch of silverware here, Bruce.
I have a friend at the knife and gun show. I'm going to give that to him.
Time out. You said that you want to give those knives to a friend at the knife and gun show,
Yeah.
but those are household knives.
Yeah. That's what he does. He sharpens the household knives and stuff like that.
I see you making a very unhealthy choice here.
Okay.
And I think it is the same kind of unhealthy choice that you've been making for a very long time that has contributed to the buildup of clutter in the home. I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you that
Okay.
I think it's very
You've told me.
unhealthy and risky for you to do this.
Okay, you've told me, and I accept the responsibility. Are we going to be here for another half an hour on these box of knives, or are we going to get this cleared out?
We might. Remember that part of what we're here to do is clean out a house, but also part of what we're here to do is teach you how to make good choices
I
for
know
yourself.
in the future I won't be going out and buying any more knives, but I have these
Yeah.
in hand.
How you guys doing? How's it going
Yeah.
out here?
She is doing so great.
Yeah?
She's even stepped it up. Dr. Tolan checked in with us a little bit ago, and she was doing amazing about 50%, and now she's about 75%.
Wow.
75%.
Out the door.
Really good, Kathy.
Kathy, that's
good.
really good. Really good. The plastic bags.
Throw them out.
Okay, what about the rest of it?
I like to keep the bin, but throw out everything else.
Okay.
You give me decorating cakes.
No.
Donate.
Donate. All right, here we go. We got this one right here. What is that?
That's to make ice.
Ice maker?
I want to keep that.
You want to keep that? Okay, that's fine. Can we
I like to-
can we
I
take
like-
her scrap?
I like to keep this one.
And what about the rest? The rest can be scrap?
Yes.
All right. How about this? Bless this house. What would you like to do?
That's good.
Your
for
face is
rolls.
telling me to let it go. I see your face. I feel like you're saying
No,
let it
let's keep it.
go. So you want to hold on to it. All right, this is the last thing of this stack.
Yes, keep those.
You want to keep these? Okay. All right. How you guys feel like you did?
I think with the progress we're doing now, it'll be the house we want.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm satisfied with the progress so far.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning. It's great to see everybody. I see a lot of smiling faces. That's a good thing. Yeah, good. If you two are still okay with it, I would love to continue to divide and conquer. Are you both comfortable with that? Letting your family make some decisions on your behalf?
Yes.
You're okay? Yes, good. How about you, Kathy?
Okay.
Great.
All right, you guys ready to do this?
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right.
Just wanted to see kind of how things are going and what's been happening.
Well, Laz just isn't following my instructions when he's throwing away tools and tool supplies.
Well, drills and screws I would call accessories or parts.
These, you can have a picture, but you can't hang it up, Lazarus.
100 million more. Hooks, nails, screws. You know, we've talked about it a couple times, you know, and he seems to be in denial about how many of each thing he has. And that we keep getting into semantics and losing the big picture.
The big picture is this is a tool. Anything that makes your life
you have
easier
too many
performs a
tools.
function.
I'm mad that he doesn't see how crazy unhealthy this is.
Yeah. You're mad, and I think you're scared.
Absolutely.
You're scared for what's going to happen to the people you love.
We don't care about your stuff. We care about you.
Sounds like, Bruce, you'd be much happier if Laz would at least set hardware aside. Also, Bruce, I get a sense that Laz would like it if you would hear what he's saying and try to absorb it. You know, I think he said some really powerful messages here. Not the least of which, by the way, is that he loves you. And I hope that you hear that too.
look like hospital.
No.
Okay.
So you want this one?
Yes. And that one.
You can't have a clean house, Bruce, if you're not letting go.
I think the problem, Bruce, is that Cathy is afraid to tell you what you need to hear. So I guess I have to do it. You got a serious hoarding problem, and you're not going to live very long if you keep up this behavior.
Good morning, everyone.
Hey,
Good morning.
It's great to see you all this morning. So today's plan is to make sure we can clean out the kitchen and make pathways in the rest of the house, because that's kind of where we're at. I feel kind of disappointed that we can't get this house cleaned out for you guys, but you know, you guys have to take ownership. You guys have to let go of more, and you're just not there yet, and that's okay.
I want to walk the fine line to recognize that we're not going to get a cleaned out house during this period of time. It's just not going to happen.
We have a few hours left. Let's make the best of it, right? In the spirit of still letting go, let's get started today. Come on, let's go.
Oh,
What do you think, Mom?
It looks good.
It's a little cleaner than it was.
You think? Looks fantastic.
So you like the way it looks? Okay. Okay.
Keep it coming.
Oh my gosh.
oh, new refrigerator. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my God. Oh,
Almost don't recognize it.
I know it. That's just beautiful. Almost feels like a hotel, almost.
Yeah.
As we talk about going forward in the future, this seems like it would be a good time for us to have a rather frank conversation. So you do need mental health treatment, good quality mental health treatment from somebody who understands hoarding disorder. I've found a therapist and will pay for it, but I really want the two of you, after we're gone, to follow through with this mental health therapy. And I'd love for your family to encourage you to do that after we're gone, because for you to just do this all on your own is going to be tough. You need somebody working with you. Would you go to some therapy?
It'd be a start.
That would. How about you, Cathy? What's your willingness?
We will start it.
You're okay with that?
Mhm.
Good. That's music to my ears.
I'm getting a hug. No handshakes for me.
We'll start looking at every time we bring something new into the house, we'll start putting something old out. Not my wife, because she's not old.